This is Marvelous Mike Dalton here, and with me right now, I have the King of Classic, Rick Smooth. So, what's on your mind?
Well, it's good to be here, Mike, and we're at the show here in South Philly, and it's a good time. You should come down. You should come get a cheesesteak. You know what I mean?
You said you have some like history stuff. Could you give the fans what they want? What kind of historian are you as far as professional wrestling?
Well, I was going to shows before I could really remember it. One of my first memories is Survivor Series '87 on VHS, but I started going down to the Civic Center in Philadelphia for the Joel Goodhart shows. I believe that was Tri-State Wrestling, right?
Yep.
And that was around the same time when I was going to all the Spectrum shows with Hogan and Warrior and all them, and checking out Curt Henning and everybody. I took a little break from watching wrestling during the 93 to 95 era, but got back into it when ECW was getting hot around Barely Legal. I started going to all the shows after Heat Wave 97. I was at every show at the ECW arena after that. And then, I've always been a fan, of the NWO, all that stuff, and I used to get the Japanese tapes from R5 Video or RF Video back in the day, at the mall. So I've been around, man. I had a big collection. I shouldn't have gave my collection away. I should have sold it to those guys, but I didn't.
Is there any favorite moments from your childhood about professional wrestling that really excited you?
Well, I was at SummerSlam 89, 90, and 91. I was at WrestleMania 4, and I was at WrestleMania 15. So with all them shows, and I think I was at In Your House. Was it Mind Games that was in Philly, or was it?
It was Mind Games.
Mind Games. I was at Mind Games. All of those moments, going to the ECW arena with my dad and all my friends, that was always a huge, reason why I wanted to get into doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Bringing your family out to the show. So, yeah.
I have to ask you. It's been on my mind. Who are your favorites growing up? Like your favorite managers, your favorite wrestlers growing up?
Absolutely, Mr. Perfect Curt Henning, Demolition, Ravishing Rick Rude, Brian Pillman, the NWO, the Ultimate Warrior. Believe it or not, I know he gets a lot of crap, but I was about 5-6 years old when he was doing his thing, man. Nobody was hotter than Warrior. I wanted Warrior over Hogan at WrestleMania 6. You know what I mean?
Do you have any favorite managers that you idolized growing up in the business, particular?
Absolutely, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jim Cornette, James E. Cornette.
My man.
And I liked Fuji. I liked Paul Bearer. I liked Sonny. I would like to have a couple rounds with Sonny in the ring. And Miss Jaqueline, if you're out there, I've been to Dallas. I'm trying to see what's up. Holler.
One more thing. I want to know, how does it feel to be the King of Classic?
Well, that was a name that I think I accidentally gave myself after you were calling me the King of Plastic, Mike, and I didn't really appreciate it. But you know what? I am the King of Classic, and you know why? Because the ladies love me, and the guys hate me, because I'm the King of Classic, Rick Smooth.
He'll never equal ratings like me, because this interview has definitely equal ratings. This is Marvelous Mike Dalton, and this is your Pro Wrestling Archives. Thanks for tuning in.